All right, thank you everybody for joining us today on another episode of the Owner's Manual. I'm here today with a veteran, a expert, more than an expert, connoisseur, entrepreneur, THC treat infused specialist, Chris of Happy Treatz, the king of Happy Treatz. How you doing today?
I'm all right.
Appreciate you for coming on today.
I appreciate you for having me.
For sure, for sure. King of the treats. What's like the newest thing on the menu that like excited you to like really go hard for the holidays? Like just get right into it.
Uh, it's crazy because it's about to be cold, but the ice cream,
The ice cream?
yeah, about to start doing the mini cones.
Mm-hmm.
People keep asking me to do them since I've been doing the ice cream and like sherbets.
Got you.
So I'm gonna start doing mini cones for those who want them. But yeah, the ice cream, that's where it's at. Like the strongest product.
That's all right. Was that like an inquiry you got like in the summer and you were just like, you know what, I think it's time?
No, I just I don't know. One day I was just bored in the summertime. Just said, let me try something new. So I, ordered me an ice cream maker.
Mm-hmm.
Made some milk, some infused milk, and then made it. It was funny because I tried it. I'm like, it tasted good, but it tasted like strong at the same time. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. So I had the guys who was cutting my grass,
Mm-hmm.
gave them all a spoonful to try,
Uh,
and it just took off from there.
so what did they say?
They're like, it was the best ice cream they had. They could taste the weed, but taste the ice cream as well. So that's why they liked it.
I feel like it having like a cold aspect, like you wouldn't mind it as much. Like if you tasted like a little bit of the weed. You use distillate?
No this.
No distillate?
No.
Gotcha.
Just straight flour and either the butter, oil, or straight milk. I don't use distillate. A lot of people don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people like the old school way,
Yeah.
making it with butter or the oil, whatever way you can make it. But
Got you. So let's rewind back, start from the beginning. Get on track because I just, got a little bit excited at first. But tell me how you, like originally got into cannabis.
like everybody else. No, I started by selling flour.
Mm-hmm.
Selling that flour as a kid.
Got you.
So that's why I got into it. But I low key got into the trees because a best friend of mine, like he used to make them, like when we was working at a plant together, and we was eating them. Like I ain't know shit about edibles.
Really?
Like I got some fruity pebbles, cereal bars, and some brownies. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And like some edibles. I'm like, should I try it? And I was eating it. I'm like, shit, bro, I could sell this. I could sell weed. I could sell this. So that's how I started. Started with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically learned how to do everything myself and just put my own.
Got you. As the king of treats, do you still get high from edibles? Because I feel like you built like a tolerance to it.
Oh yeah,
You still get smacked?
that should be putting me to sleep. Like my tolerance for my edibles is different compared to if I go to a dispensary and get some edibles or somebody at a party give me some of theirs. Like they don't really do nothing for me. But if I eat just a little bit of mine or something of mine, I'd be so high I forgot I either ate it or going around sleepy.
I will say, I think the first time I had Happy Treatz was summer 2022. Yeah, I'm so high. I thought I said 2022 wrong. I was like, wait, did I mess that up? But and it was like a movie night somewhere, and I was just like, man, need me a little snack. Pulled up, got some Cheetos, and like them bitches was so smacking, I forgot they were actual edibles. Until I'm like, damn, I fucked up. And typically it takes me like, I'd say 20 to 40 milligrams to knock me out. You know what I'm saying? 2 gummies, or you know what I'm saying? Like it knocks me out every single time. That's my mode. And yeah, I got unsustainably high. Like, I'm used to being too high, but I was like, yeah, no, we can't be here. Like, and the thing is, like, I didn't smoke myself into so many like anxiety attacks, just low key like facing woods by myself, and like low key just being so stressed out. Like, I'm like, yo, like, better this than what I was feeling before. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And I was like, yo, we gotta go home. And I just remember driving, just like, so man, Happy Treatz, smack. And them Cheetos, man. And then, you know, we had the I think it was the second live from the Edge. You gave me some gummies, and I gave some to my cousins. They had to dip out early too. So it's like, for me, I gotta have them before bed because I'm gonna leave for wherever I'm at, like low key. And some of these popping edibles like crazy. I could just never, you know, eat like popcorn. So I'm just like, you know, shouts to them. But like, it's like they can sustain though. Like, they might be smacked like the same level I'm at, but they still, you know, keep moving. I'm just like, I wish.
I can't.
I fucking wish.
Cause like, I pick and choose what I'm gonna eat as far as my edibles. Like, I taste everything as I make it.
Uh-huh.
But like, I got my favorites when it comes to my edibles. So
Yeah.
popcorn is one of my favorites, like the regular popcorn, because a lot of people like extra butter.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
when I make it, it automatically be extra butter. So I'll be sitting there eating it, be forgetting that it's weed, popcorn, and all that shit. I remember one time I was driving eating popcorn. I was on the freeway, and I was wondering why I dropped down to like 40, 45. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm hot. Let me come off this freeway. I done heard a lot of crazy shit like throughout my times of doing this. Mm-hmm. Like, I done heard people say they done got too high and called the ambulance on themselves, and it just be funny to me. But I don't know. I love the fact that people get high off of it. It's just all the crazy stories make me feel good. Right. Because it be funny as hell. And they be sitting there laughing while they telling me their story. So like, I know I'm doing my job and they getting real high off the shit.
Because, you know, I feel like we could probably relate. It's not necessarily about like sun, it's about like providing a quality high. You know what I'm saying? It's like knowing like, all right, they ain't buying no bullshit when they shop with me type shit. Exactly. Like a quality product. Like,
because if it's bad and shit, you can come back and we can figure it out. You can either give you something different, right? Give you some more shit, or I'm gonna give you your money back. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't have my name or my business name bad.
Right. Can't. Now, you said, you know, the ice cream. How long did it take you to like perfect, you know, the formula and get the consistency that you wanted to like, you know, be confident enough to hit the streets?
I dropped it when it first came out. I felt like it was too strong. Mm-hmm. I did get a bad feedback when I first put it out there. But I felt like, me personally, I felt like it's too strong because the feedback I was getting, like, one person said I was ate the whole pint. And he slept the whole 24 hours, woke up the next 24 hours, and ate everything.
Damn.
And so I'm like, yeah. And then I gave, when I made the sherbet, you know, I got people's lactose intolerant because I'm lactose intolerant, but I love ice cream.
Right, yeah.
So I gave some to my cousin who like sherbets. He like, cuz you got to make it a little less potent. It's too strong. So I just decreased the
potency,
the flour, and just put more milk into it. It's like it's still strong, right? Even after decreasing everything. That's why I said that's like the best, my best item I got.
So, you know, you said you do it, you know, the old school way. For the, you know, newbies, tell us about like that method and like what you really put into like the process, not without like, you know, giving out the sauce type shit.
Make sure what I do, you're gonna find a recipe. You're just not gonna find it the way I do it. I'm just gonna break down the basics. So when I first started, I hopped on YouTube and found the best recipe I thought that was suitable for me. Gotcha. So most of the recipes you'll find, you know, it's flour, trim, whatever you're gonna use, butter, and a little bit of water. I never put water in my butter. like never. So I found a recipe that required no water because I felt like water is making it less potent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just
diluting it a little bit.
that's what I thought. Like I just felt like it was the diluting the potency of the just having the water in there. That was my opinion. So that's why I never added water. So I found a recipe that you just straight flour the butter. So what I did, I just altered it to my recipe. So I make a big quantity. So the recipe they gave me was like 2/4 to a stick. So basically a stick of butter is a quarter ounce.
Mm-hmm.
So I use that. So I do like a ounce to 4 sticks. So I get a half a pound and get 8 pounds of butter.
When did you start Happy Treatz?
Started Happy Treatz. Shit. That's what, 23? Either 15 or 16.
Gotcha.
2015, 2016.
So like you got history, in the industry. What was like the cannabis landscape like? You know what I'm saying? Because like obviously there was some motivations. And I was like, you know what, we about to.
I ain't gonna lie, it was hard when I first started. Just because of my background, me being a black guy for the streets, I don't blame people. That's why I tried to change my image up. It's hard for me selling edibles because one, I'm a guy. They don't believe that guy is bait. Two, I'm a black guy from the streets of Detroit, so me putting up on people with their edibles, they look at me up and down and like, this real. They probably feel like I was scamming them.
Right.
No, that shit legit. If it ain't real, you call me back, I give your money back. I never had nobody call me back, so I started using my baby mama as the face of the business. Like I had her doing all the advertising, all the posting, because a lot of people attract to women.
Right.
Like when it comes to cooking, baking, anything, it's easier for a woman to sell anything in that nature. So I used her. So I was basically, nobody knew who I was. They just thought I was a delivery driver. So after my third year of my business, me and her split wires. I basically took over. So
by that time you was straight though, like
I started getting a little bit better. Like I had to reconstruct everything. Like basically drop half the people that was shot because of her, and just kept everybody was shot because of me, and then it was letting everybody know this is me. She's not a part of it no more. It wasn't no bad blood between her leaving it, but what I was doing, I just loved what I did. It wasn't for her. I always been in the weed industry, so I always felt like it was gonna be either that or keep selling. So I jumped into the baking field, and I actually love it.
So what's the average dosage like per product? Like now, does it like vary? Like because I know like in the
depending on how I feel. If I'm in a good mood, I'm gonna make some strong ass shit. Like if you getting whatever from me, and I'm in a good mood when I make it, you're gonna be fucked up. I'm guaranteed. I just made some syrup the other day. For my Kool-Aid and my weed lane. And usually I just make it, regularly strong, put a half a pound to it. Like that shit, like the 4-ounce bottle is 400 milligrams, 8-ounce bottle is 800 milligrams.
Gotcha.
This batch I just made, I made it, strained it, put it back in, and put like 5 grams of wax in it and let it cook overnight.
Ooh, so like it's strain specific, is that what you're saying? Like you can get like some syrup that's like some OG something type shit?
Most of my shit be hybrid or mixed up, but this one I did a little bit different. So this is gonna be a wax strain syrup, just a little bit stronger. I'm just gonna still sell it for the same.
Got you. Yeah.
The Kool-Aid gonna be powerful.
What was the first like treat to ever hit the menu?
That's basic or just different?
Like when you first started out, like just period, like
that I made.
Yeah.
Shit, it was several. It was funny. Cheesecake.
The cheesecake.
Yep.
So you like your first
cheesecake and smoothies.
And smoothies.
That was my first items.
Damn.
Still got the pictures on my first Facebook. Me drinking it.
So like, you like a one-man army.
You know?
Cook, you drop it off.
You call me, you place your order through me.
So
Ain't no website. You can call me personally. You can text me personally. If you wanna, you ain't gotta call me just for like a regular menu item. If you wanna do wholesale, like if you don't wanna make your own edibles to sell, you can call me. I'll put a price together for you. If you don't like that price, and we can work it out. But majority of the time, people gonna like the price because my price is cheaper, even on my menu. Versus, most places you go get an edible for $10 from the dispensary. You call me, you get your shit for like $5. Might get lucky, and depending on how I'm feeling, it might be 3 for 10. And that's how I started selling them 3 for 10. Back when I was, selling 3 for 10. A lot of times I wouldn't let nobody actually pull up on me. Like I'd meet them somewhere around the area. Yeah. So one of the customers, she had pulled out to get like 6 brownies. So I'm sitting in the car. She walked up to my car, and she's like, bro, ooh, I was so high. Me and my friend smashed all 6 brownies. Ooh, I'm like, she's like, I'm tripping high. Like I'm trying to go to sleep, trying to sleep it off. Woke up still high, shit. Talking like, let's smoke some weed. Got even higher. I'm sitting there laughing like the whole time. She like, I almost threatened to go to the hospital. Like my friend, like, no, don't do it. I'm like, I'm looking at like, she just called me. I would have told you all you gotta do is drink some milk. They're like, all I had to do is drink some milk. I'm like, yeah, drinking the milk dilutes the high, that edible high. So you ain't that high, it calms you down. I'd have been in the car with somebody, bro. They had a whole fucking anxiety attack driving, just off eating the little ends of my edibles. I had to make them come out the freeway and everything. I'm scared for my life because I'm in the passenger side. Like, hell nah. Like, come out the freeway and pull up to the gas station.
No, wait a minute. So if people get too high off the edibles, you tell them to just drink some milk?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Drink some milk.
You think about putting that on the label?
You know what? I should. Ain't nobody else doing this, so I should be the first one to do it.
I mean, you get creative. You have like the meme of somebody. He needs some milk, like because I mean anything over 400 or like over 200, you're gonna need some
milk on standby,
or just like it's like advisory. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna need something that's hilarious. I know a couple of stories like myself. I had made some brownies and I had used RSO to make the brownies, and it was my stepbrother, and he was like man, he was under the legal age limit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like just about there, like he was gonna turn 18 like that year. But like it was the night before when I made them, and then he came over like that morning, and he didn't know they were edibles.
He just started eating the shit.
Nigga had brownies in the morning, like, and just like play video games and shit like that. Like this was like literally first month of the pandemic type shit. Like everybody in the house like don't know what to do, and I'm just like bored baking shit, right. And then I just hear like I can't feel the side of my body, and I'm like, and I'm high too. I'm like, I don't know what he did, but you better get away from me, because we just thought, oh, you're not feeling good, COVID, get away from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like we, get breaking it down, like, what'd you have, what'd you eat? I'm like, oh, okay. Like once we heard he had a brownie for breakfast, and the first thing, like nothing on your stomach, your ass got whooped, like, cause them bitches are strong.
Yeah.
It's a label goes a long way.
RSO changed my life. Business wise.
But yeah, so that's it. Like I said, I met you at a movie night. Like,
which one? Mike Taylor's or
it was
at
it was at a police station. Like it was on a roof or something.
Yeah, that was the Mile Highs.
Yeah. And like you do events often. If you the one man dude, like how do you find time to schedule the vendor days and stuff? Like
I started doing events for somebody else. That's how I really got introduced to it. Like my old business partner, she the one who introduced me to the events, and after that, I did my first solo event in June. I don't know. I like the events. Doing events is live. Like my first event, I ain't gonna know. The first event I ever did was a 420 event. It was I ain't know it was an edible event either. Like I ain't gonna lie, low key was
It was
mad.
straight an edible event.
Straight edible event with like several different edible vendors there, and like I low key was mad when I walked in because I'm like, damn, it's a lot of competition. Like if I knew it was like this, I wouldn't even came. But it turned out like real good for me. I made more money than everybody else there. Like everybody was at my table getting edibles from me. So that was like my best event. I did sign up as a vendor, but me and my old partner, we did a lot of our own kickback events. Like we'd get a bunch of other vendors to sign up, sell their own stuff. Like just basically getting people together who got their own business and introducing them to our peoples and our lanes. And I started doing my own thing.
Is past partnerships the reason why you're a one-man army today? Just kind of like you're like more of a perfectionist?
It wasn't a past partnership. I always been a solo worker. It's more so now I'd rather deal with people that's in the same field as me.
Feel you.
I can't deal with somebody who's not in the same field. It's not even I can't deal with nobody in the same field. We just don't work. Like we're in two different lanes.
Yeah. Especially like, when you got an idea of how you want to grow the business and when you're actually doing it, sometimes like this is priority number one. Like, I mean, if
a lot of people ain't consistent. That's another thing. I've been consistent doing this even if it's slow. Like the pandemic, like it was busy as hell during the whole pandemic. Nobody couldn't come outside, so they was spending their money on getting high. Most of the weed men was scared to come outside, so edibles is the next best thing.
Man, I remember there was the first 2 months I was wondering, I'm like, I ain't leaving the motherfucking house. Like, and if I do, I'm making my one trip. Like I'm leaving the crib and I'm running all my errands and I'm coming back and that's my one trip. People that would come and ask for weed, I would have like a flower pot and I would just put the weed on the ground and turn that bitch over. Like, don't, stay outside. My Cash App, my Venmo, electronic only. Like
the pandemic was real.
Yeah, like so. Compared to the first couple years, you said it was hard. Then the pandemic started. It was juking for you.
Yeah, because it was like it was I ain't gonna even before the pandemic it started getting good. Like that's when it started taking off, and then like I thought the pandemic was like the end, like it was gonna crush me. Like me being a small business, you looking at all the major business had to shut down, and a lot of them was actually losing business because of the pandemic. So like even with me being a small business, I'm like, damn, my business just started picking up, and now the whole world shut down.
So like my previous position, like I remember all that shit because like the grow shut down, the dispensary shut down, and we wrote a letter to Whitmer and was like, yo, if you don't keep these pot shops open, like we buying pills again, basically. Like the opioid, that's what we're trying to fight. Like closing it down, we just started swinging again, basically with just coming on wreck. Like let's not move backwards here. And she was like, all right, like no brainer, kept it on. And I was like fortunate. I thought I was about to be on unemployment for real for a minute. But it's interesting to like see how like it affected different people in like different ways and stuff like that. Because I mean, like the plants ain't know it was a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So like it's.
Shit, that's how low-key getting through. Most of my clientele was in the plants. And that shit, somebody gave me one of the papers you could ride with. It's basically saying you're an essential worker and shit. So I'm like, I am an essential worker. I'm out here make sure to get everybody their medicine.
So wait a minute, you had the paperwork to be like an essential drug dealer?
Yep. I was just out here. Anytime somebody call, I'm like, all right, I'm on the way. But I ain't moving them petty. Like, and I wanted to say I'm, being selfish. Like, it had to make sense. Like that pandemic shit, COVID, everybody was dying from it.
You gotta get a couple 3 for 10s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to make you last. And being a small business owner, do you like feel the effects of like Croptober and like all like the effects of other businesses at like different scales?
Sometimes, but with me already working for a marijuana facility, it's like I kind of pick up everything. So like I know what to avoid. So what they going through, I ain't going through. What everybody else going through, I ain't going through.
And the funny thing is about the cannabis industry is like half of us don't even really shop in the stores. Like, our people still moving, and like
The caregivers, where is that?
that's where the fire shit is. And I know because I feel like it's damn near Christmas when I get like some fire concentrate from a caregiver because like it's probably like at least 5 grams and just like just a mason jar.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the shit I'd be excited about. It's funny because I see these brands spending like trying to get so creative on this packaging and shit like that.
If you want $50 for a fucking gram.
Yeah, and I'm like, it gotta be good. Like, literally, you can throw that shit in some tinfoil. Like,
That's crazy because even with me, I don't shop with nobody. Nobody. Like I'll probably get my flower from somebody. That's about it. But shit, I got a circle. Like my circle, I get weed from anybody. But concentration, I basically make all that shit myself. So like, I try everybody else concentrates just to see because I don't know how to make rods and all that other shit. I just know how to make straight shatter. I might get lucky and get some crumble depending on how the shatter come out. But I don't really do too much shopping around. Like everybody been always asked me that for years. Like I don't be trying to be funny towards nobody. I just don't trust a lot of people's product.
You can't buy everybody weed.
Yeah.
So like you say, you got the inner circle, like so really who you're buying from. But in the sense of like, the actual bud, like what's like your decision making factors that go into like making a purchase or like what strain or like what to get?
I don't really care about the strain. The weed just gotta be shit sticky. Gotta have them terps. Terps gotta be there. Buds definitely gotta look icy. You know what I mean? The crystals on there. Gotta have a good smell. I don't like fluffy weed. Like it's different back in the day. Like I came up in the Reggie era.
Oh yeah.
So when Kush came out, Kush and Gan first came out. Some of that shit was a little fluffy, soft. That shit was good back then. That fluffy weed now, it's like that shit ain't it.
Yeah, I'm like seeing a wave, and that's the thing. Working so close with dispensaries, like I can't help but like not buy like being in sales. Like sometimes, like I'll just cop just to just shake hands. You know what I'm saying? Like try to get on good graces. Like
I've done that a few times.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, let me see what this shit about, and it's like, man, I can't believe I didn't spend my money on this just trying to be nice. And that's why I be walking in that bitch straight face because I'm like, yo, I ain't buying nothing unless I know like it got a good rep. You know what I'm saying? Like
I've been to one dispensary before. I ain't mean to cut you off. That's Nature's Remedy. I've been there one time. I spent like damn near $400 in there. But the guy, he was cool. Like the person who was helping me. I just didn't pick none of the strands that he suggested. Because he like, oh, this is my favorite. And I like high percentage weed. Like I've been smoking since I was 13. I'm 36. So
you shop THC? Like you just go by the percentage?
If I fuck with growers or dispensaries, it gotta be high percentage. If I'm getting off the streets, it's my people or somebody I really know, I'm getting the good shit. I'm buying some Zaz or something. Like my favorite strands, I like runts. I like any cookie strand. As far as in the streets, but like dispensaries, that should be like you got options. Cause all them different names and strands. I'm more of a hybrid person. I can't just do one indica or sativa.
Yeah, I go by grow, and then like I do. I definitely like. I like to hybrid or indica dominant, and then like if it's. I always ask like if it's Pioneer, like what like terpenes are in it. But um, yeah, Shots House Nature's Remedy. They do got a nice little lineup, and it is kind of tough though. Like if there's like 3 people shopping for weed, it's like a cluster. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like. But they do got some quality stuff, and they got some like price friendly shit. Like, cause sometimes if it's like, you know, I'm big into sports, so I'll, you know, invite the homies, oh, just, you know, come over, watch some football. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know, like, I'm gonna just roll this shit up and pass it around, like, I'm not really about to think too much into it. You know what I'm saying? But like for moments like this, I'm gonna be like, all right, like, you know what, like. What's the, you know, the fast mover, what's popular, like, but what's like the dark horse, like, you know what I'm saying, like what's something that's like really fire that some people know about, but typically you don't find that because the bud tenders will push the fire shit, you know what I'm saying. But I always like to ask, like, is there something like the people are like overlooking, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like when you have somebody that you can just cop from, you don't gotta ask all that.
Hell no.
Like that's
you ain't got a question, okay?
Right. That's that part. Like I got a caregiver I've been buying from like since 2012. Like, and I know like through and through. And it's always been consistent and good price. But I do like there is sometimes that I'll be like smoking like some brand shit, and then I get his shit and it's like outdoor. I'd be like, damn, like I can taste the difference, and it's.
I ain't never smoked outdoors. I probably have. You said you taste it different. The best trend I had from a caregiver, I used to shop around back in my 20s, cause you know I was selling the shit. So I used to have these white boys. That was my dog. He gave me the best prices on some kush, but he had this caregiver. I can't remember the strand name for shit. But that was like, I would never sell that weed. Like every time I got it, I literally buy that shit just for me.
Right, just keep it.
And keep it for me. And I'd be teasing my customers or my people when they come around, like, dog, you see this shit? They be trying to buy, like, hell no. I can't remember the name of it. I probably think of it by the time I fucking leave here. But that shit was fire. And I ain't had nothing that good since.
Nah, the funny thing is, I feel you. And I'm happy I'm at the game now, so I can just let the tricks go. But I would get some fire shit for me to smoke, and then I'd be like, yeah, like you said, whoop, and then people would come like, yo, like let me get some of that, and I'd be like, somebody already like called dibs on this, like, but I'll give it to you for this if you know, like.
Oh yeah, bro, I didn't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it was glorious. You know what I'm saying? But for
I had
me,
some shit called. You heard of blueberry cruffin'?
I've definitely smoked blueberry. You said blueberry
Cruffin'. Yeah, it was something like that. I think that's what it was. That shit was like 400 a zip.
What was the parent strains?
I ain't even care.
right.
And when I seen it, I'm like, then I'm like, how much you want for that? Yeah, like he said 350, 400 with the bag. I'm like, man, fuck them bags. Let me get the weed, but he want to give me the bags anyway. So, you know, I posted the weed on my social media, just, you know, trying to tease people. Man, tell everybody ain't how much. I'm like, shit, 75 eighths. Bro, I sold 7 eighths.
75 an eighth?
75 an eighth. And had 1/8 to myself. And tried to call him and get some more. He was out. I was so hurt. I'm like, I should have never sold it.
So what is that, like 600? All right, damn. That's beautiful. I don't know, man.
Bro, like that's what killed me, like with the younger generation smokers. Like they get amused by the fucking bag.
It's shiny.
The design on bags and shit. I'm like, put my shit in the silent bag. What's the price? Put it in the silent bag. I don't care about the bag, the $2 bag or $1 bag you just ordered off Amazon.
Yeah, no, because I definitely. I mean, I have friends that would.
I think I'm gonna start focus more on advance, like more on a. Basically, my goal next year, as far as the business, like I'm adding people to the business. Like I'm getting a manager. someone that talk to certain people.
Facilitate type shit. Like,
I'm never gonna sell out like to dispensaries and nothing. Like eventually my goal is by 25, 26, 2025, 2026, have my own storefront. Like that was the goal for this year, but it didn't work out with the people. They wound up having to get somebody, who was already leasing the spot, another extension. So if I don't hear nothing from them by next year about it, I'm just going to give myself some more time to get the proper licenses I need to actually have the real facility I want for what I do.
there's definitely time too. For sure, for sure. Like you, if that opportunity come, like regardless location, like if they ask to move to Serendipity, Michigan, you out. Okay. Because that's a dedicated decision.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make money wherever I go. I got loyal clientele wherever I go, so shit, if I gotta have a dispensary 20 miles away, my loyal people, they gonna come, or should I ship it to them?
It's for me, I definitely want a manager, but it's like the sad part is I'm so like, in a humble, graceful sense, I'm like very confident in myself and like just the business management. Like I'm very like adamant, like who can manage me better than me? You know what I'm saying? Like who would make the decisions I would make and I could trust too, and like be like, all right, you stalling me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I move at such like a specific frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
No, as far as the money end, ain't nobody gonna control the money part but me. I mean, I'm gonna be there like as far as the meeting parts on the money end. I just need somebody. I do too much. Like I gotta cook everything. Not even just that. I gotta make all the concentrates. Then I gotta make everything. Like that's a lot right there. Just still dealing with people texting and calling in the process to try to get whatever I already have. Who they ain't trying to wait on what I'm about to make. Some will wait, but I got some that shit. What you got right now?
Right, and that's why that's why like major salutes, because I remember like in college, like you be like, yo man, can I come by and pick up some measly shit? And I'm just like, yeah, you're gonna have to wait till I'm out of class or I'm at the crib. And then that's the thing, I would lose that to the dispensary. I just go to the shop, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm just convenient late night type shit. And then it be getting disrespectful because like, yo, I go to bed too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate the business and I definitely leave something out, but don't be blowing up my shit if I don't answer, you know what I'm saying, the first time, thinking that, you can wake me up type shit.
That was my problem at the beginning. I was to try to satisfy every customer. Like, bro, I ain't sleep. Like to this day, I still don't know how to sleep. Like I take naps every day. Like I go to bed like a normal person, but I'm literally waking up 4 hours later.
Right, feel you. Like,
looking
I take an edible to get a flow.
Looking on the phone. I can't. That don't even help. I had an edible the other night. Trying to get some rest just so I could be real rested before work. Yeah. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And just was laying there playing games on my phone till about 5. Like, all right, let me go back to sleep. I gotta get up in like 2 hours.
No, it's funny too because sometimes I'll be waking up like too early to where I'm like, all right, I got like 20 minutes. Right. So I like try to go back to bed. 3 minutes later, I'm just on my phone. Like, let me see what I missed. You know what I'm saying? Like always trying to stay up, and it's a trap. Like it's tough. You know what I'm saying? So like in a sense of like work-life balance, you still trying to find that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Cause I'm more at work. Like I got a personal life, but it just never feel like I got a personal life. Even when I'm at work, I'm still working.
Right.
Like I'm at work working. Then I leave work working.
Hey, the sad part about doing what you love, you realize you just never stop.
It's like I started taking breaks. Like I tell people like, I'm busy. I got a life. Like I start taking time. Like my kids call me, they want to be over because they older and I having teenagers. They don't want to be around their parents or they want to be with their friends or shit. They just want to be at their house chilling. Like even though when they be at my crib, shit, I don't bother them. I let them, do them. I'll do me because my kids is literally just like me. But
said none of them interested in picking up the family business.
My son is Chris Jr. So that's why I'm trying to get it like well established. So by the time he turns 21, he could just jump straight to it.
Something to pass on type shit.
Like I've been doing good for me been running for 7 years. Then stopped, just kept going through the good, the bad. I had my moments when I wanted to stop, but I just kept going.
Because like a lot of people, when they have a cannabis brand, their goal is to meet with a vertically integrated company or a processor that can, distribute more. But like you choosing a different route. You know what I'm saying? So
I do a lot myself,
and not just like a partnership. Like which is a lot more.
I don't trust nobody with my recipes, bro. That's the main reason why I never hired nobody to work side by side with me. Like I teach people, I do classes. Like I teach people how to make edibles. I give them recipes. I give them like my recipes. They don't be like the same way I make it, but it's close enough. Like you're still making the strongest shit. It's just not the strongest I make mine.
Right. You ever record these classes? You ever, put them on? We might have to think about that.
I ain't got no camera, none of that. I ain't got no YouTube channel, none of that. Everybody keep telling me I should do a lot of things.
But you real in real life, it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? You tend to.
I just love what I do. Shit, there's enough money out here for everybody. Like everybody can get money. And to me, it's like I'm past the money part. Like I'm making enough money to where like I'm straight. Like I'm actually doing better, dealing with picking up contracts out of state and dealing with people out of state. But it's like more so now, I'm gonna focus on helping people. Like I started doing tropics to help people who got real problems. Even though edibles do help, with certain problems, but tropics don't get you high. They do. Some of them get you high, but some of them really help, like with cancer and shit. Like I started fucking with the RSO. When I read up on that, I'm like, damn, like this really saved a lot of people's lives for real.
So tropics, like for the people who don't know or might call it something different, is that like a tincture or like a?
It's like pain creams.
Okay, cream. Okay, got you.
Like all types of different stuff. Pain creams. I don't just do pain creams. I do the pain creams, capsules, like pills you could take, RSO pills. I got bath salts, bars of soap. Like this, that stuff actually helps you. Like versus you eating an edible to get high and it help with that problem. Them tropics actually help. Like the pain cream helps with your pain. It's a fast acting cream. You just rub it on wherever your pain at, your migraine, whatever. The RSO capsules, like you got cancer or whatever, or real bad, pains that edibles is not helping with. The RSO capsules help with that, like because it's a real strong pain concentrate.
Is that like a different formula or like process making topicals to making edibles?
Yeah, it's real different.
Does it take longer?
Certain items is like real fast. Like the bath salt is the fastest item to make.
Oh, word.
Like all you're doing is Epsom salt, the tincture, and
I imagine it's like pressing pills, damn near, but I don't know.
No, the pills are easy too. So all you're doing is the RSO and the coconut oil. Mix them together.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get the Happy Treatz YouTube out for sure.
Yeah, we should do that next year.
But so like, what does the whole menu include?
The edibles or tropics, or just everything I make.
Edibles and then tropics.
All right, for the edibles, I have chips. I got Cheez-Its. I got cereal bars, Kool-Aids, gummies, ice cream, suckers, nerds, brownies. Did I say cookies? No, cookies, cakes, cupcakes, shit, food.
Entrees.
Anything for real, far as on the edible part, but tropics. I got lotions, pain cream, candles, bath salts, capsules. I think I did say no, I said candles, capsules. Cart's not a tropic, but I got them too. I think that's the only thing that's all I can think of right now. And there's a lot more stuff that I make. I just can't think of everything. Oh, lip balm. It's a lot of stuff I make. I just can't think of everything at once.
And he ships it out himself. That is actually fucking crazy. But you trying to do a dab?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I cleared it out. You trying to do some element or that doghouse stuff?
Yeah, we do either or.
I mean, it's right here in my hand, so fuck it. So y'all know I'm giving one of these away, right? Holiday special. I'm saying, man, you gotta, you ever do any like infused dinners?
I used to do them like I post them on. I usually post when I'm about to do them, and I post like which ones I'm doing. Like sometimes I'll just do infused chicken with fries. If fries is requested, or I do nachos. But then I just start taking requests. Like I want a challenge. Like just give me a challenge.
Got you. That's hard.
So somebody gave me somebody requested a salmon dinner.
What?
A salmon dinner. You know, I ain't never cooked fish in my life because I don't even eat fish.
Okay.
I eat certain seafoods, but I don't eat fish. So like that was a challenge for me because I had to cook fish.
How'd it go?
They said it was great. They said it was fucked up. The fish was delicious. So after that, I done had 3 people order the same shit.
Like they came back for the salmon?
I don't know, different people. Like I posted it on my social media and they asked about it. Like this was a request. So then next thing I know, oh, can I get this? Can I get this? And I'm like, what size? Like I let them choose the size. I'm not picky on. I'm not about to choose that size for them.
Yeah, it's like a joystick. So like the choke is on top. Yeah, just like
That shit get me every time.
My temp might be too high, so that might be what it is.
I got asthma. That's the only thing that get me.
See, for me, it's the it's the pens, like the.
I don't smoke them at all.
Them bitches can't do it.
Yeah, them doing dabs, that shit get me every time. That's why when I if I do fuck with rosin or anything, I put that shit in my blunt.
Yeah, and that's where I'll be getting right. But man, you know, for like what does Happy Treatz have coming up?
We got an event December 2nd here at the Drifter. It's coffee and pain with a twist after hours. So we'll be doing infused coffees, teas, hot chocolate bombs, and lemonade if you don't drink none of the hot drinks. You know, it comes with a paint canvas, apron, edible. The medicated drinks I just named and the pre-roll, that's just for the regular tickets. VIPs, they get all that, plus a pre-packed eighth. And then I'll be raffling items throughout the session. So the first session start at 6:30, and I'll be doing like 2 raffles per session. So from 6:30 to I think 7:45 is the first session. 8 to 9:15, and 9:30 to 10:45. Those are the sessions. So I'll be raffling shit like this. Like I'm actually going to buy it. Ain't nobody sponsoring nothing. I'm going to buy everything myself. I ain't personally sponsoring this dog cause like the pre-rolls and a few items for me to raffle off. So I had a QR code here for them to follow and keep up with all everything that they're doing. But everything else is all Happy Treatz. I'll be buying puff codes and different little pieces of glass just for people to try to win during the raffle. If you want to buy tickets, it's on my Instagram, Facebook at King of the Treats 8788 on Instagram, and my Facebook is Happy Treatz Takeover.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be there, smoking wax, chilling.
That shit gonna be lit. If you came to the first one, shit, you just know how lit the first one. The first one was. The second one, that shit gonna be stupid lit. The first one we was at the comfort zone. Yeah. It was kind of crazy because there was like other events going on at the same time, but we made it work. Like we was the livest event. This one about to be super lit.
Yeah, people, they like smoking and being creative. So this ain't the first painting with the twist you've done. You've done them in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. And so is stuff like this the types of events that made you want to like focus more on events and stuff like that?
Yeah, because it's more fun. You get to be around different people. Mm-hmm. See how like you said, how creative people is with the paint. Because I also outside the pre-made canvases I provide. I also provide like blank canvases. So if you want to show how talented you are, you can do that. And I've seen like the first event. I think like out of 50 people who signed up for tickets and came, I want to say almost half of them did their own little freehand paint. It was like nice. Everybody's shit was cold.
I used to draw as a kid, and I just feel like I salute the people that like continued that to have that skill throughout like just life. Because like you said, you don't know how to sleep. Like I don't know how to be bored. Like I'm always doing something.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to this one chick, and she was like, "Yeah, I went to the gym just because I was bored," and I'm like, I wish I had like something to do. Or I wish like just because I was bored, like I'm just like that's like a blessing, but then it's like I'm the type I'll work until until I'm hungry, and I'm like damn I haven't eaten all day type shit. So it was like one time when I got sick and I fucking hated it, and it wasn't because I just felt bad, but like I couldn't operate at that frequency that I'm used to, and that shit just like that killed me the most. I'm trying to like edit videos and I'm just like, all right, getting lightheaded and shit like that because I got a fever, but it's tough.
Trust me, I know. My first few years of this business, I hardly slept. I hardly ate. Like you said, you'll forget that if you ain't even ate or not. Like by the time I realize I ain't eat, I'm going to bed. Like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, damn, I ain't ate shit all day. Like fuck it, I eat tomorrow. And then fuck around, I eat tomorrow. I used to put myself in the hospital, bro. That's how bad I used to work myself because I wasn't sleeping proper. I wasn't eating proper. So every time I look at every 3 months, I'm in the hospital for something. Like my muscles had swelled up all around my heart because I wasn't sleeping and eating right. Like I would wake up, I go to sleep, wake up 3 hours later, I'm back in the kitchen making shit. After I'm done making shit, I'm posting on social media. I'm out in the streets doing something.
So the kitchen just always active. Like, there's never
kitchen is all I know.
Never any like operating hours. It's just click. You just see the lights just come on at 3 a.m.
Always working.
Hey, that's somebody I want to buy edible from. Low key, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's funny. So like, What's the hours of operation though? Because like you said,
I'm open 7 days a week. I pick and choose when I'm actually not gonna be open, but I'm open Monday through Sunday, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. You could got a text for the menu. You can call me if you got real questions, but when you text for the menu. I send you the menu. You send your order whenever you're ready. You should know the price because the prices is on the menu. So don't ask me how much anything is, because I just feel like you're being slow. I don't charge a delivery fee. I only charge according on the miles. So if you like 0 to 10 miles away from me, you gotta pay 35. If you 15 to 25 miles, you gotta pay 65, 60, some shit.
if I needed 10 edibles for Drifter Coffee, let's 10 brownies. What's the ticket on that?
I just charge you for a pound, so that's $40.
Beautiful.
I say I'm gonna ask you like you call me like I want 10 brownies, so I'll tell you like, all right, well, that's a pan for me. Like you want me to make you a pan because it's $5 a brownie, so that's basically $50. I'll just tell you like I can make you a pan for 40, and they're like, all right, cool. I'm like, would you want me to cut them or do you want me not to cut them? Some people don't want me to cut them because they can cut more out of them. Some people want me to cut them because they just want the 10.
Is Happy Treatz catering? Is that a thing? Or or is it just the vendoring type?
I catered a few times. It was just basically I didn't charge them to set up. I just set up my table. They just told me to just come set up and make money. And that was the first person I ever catered for. And it was funny because their party got shut down at the same time. It was a miscommunication. So it was like some type of apartment type party shit. Like the whole apartment complex, we want a number of parties throughout the whole shit. So they came and shut down the police came and shut down the wrong party. I wind up packing. When I see the police, time to go. Yep, for sure. And I left, but they was calling me like, yeah, the party's still going, pull back up. I'm like, hell no. Like the police came, they said the party was over. I'm gone. I was already gone. I'm like, I made my money.
Good rule to have.
Yeah, I do catering, I do wholesale, whatever you want. As long as the money right, I'm gonna make sure you right. That's my whole thing. I'm gonna make sure you right regardless. Like, if you ain't ever bought an edible from me, you can come get a free one just to see how it is.
That's how you know it's fire. We can give it out for free. You trust
that's all I do. Like if you just say me, you just met. I'm gonna give you some edibles. You might get like 2, 3 of them. Like I don't know what you like. You got a cereal bar, or brownie, or some cookies, or some candy. Like whatever I got on me, that's what I give out. Or if I got my whole duffel bag, I let people choose. Most time people be trying to buy this shit when I'm just giving it to them. I'm like, nah, this on me. Just look out next time. Right. Yeah. That's how I get my name out here.
And you've seen that payoff, like, cause some people, they don't understand the value of just like good service. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to hear that like it builds like good testimonials and a level of like trust. You know what I'm saying? So like shouts outs. You doing any Thanksgiving specials? Any like yams or something like that? Any sides?
I usually do shit. I just might this year. I ain't did it in the past 2 years. I usually do infused sweet potato pies, but I've been taking off the past couple of years on Thanksgiving because it's been kind of hard for me. Thanksgiving is around the time it's the time I used to spend with my mama. But, since she passed away, I ain't really been in the mood. So instead of me working through that day, I just be chilling.
I feel you. Yeah, it's historically like November in general has always been like the toughest month like of the year, like for me, literally dating back to 2016. Just like just personal stuff, mental health and all that stuff like that. So I definitely understand that. But hey, if the pie's coming out, I definitely want to because
I think
no,
might just do it this weekend.
It's a tradition actually. Like me and my family, the lady that used to run the daycare I went to, she literally like I used to eat out like her whole house basically, and especially when she made sweet potato pies. And then when I grew up, every year she would like always make me a pie. And,
I love sweet potato pie. I make them when I make mine with the infused ones, scratch. They made it from scratch. I ain't buying no canned filling and adding butter to it. I'm making boiling them yams, the sweet potatoes up, and peeling them bitches after they boiled, and smashing them myself. I love sweet potato pie, so when I'm making the weed one, I make it just like I'm making the regular one, or somebody grandma making the regular one.
I love to hear. If what advice would you give Chris from 10 years ago, or someone trying to be the next King of Treatz?
So I tell him, don't give up. Be you. Stay consistent. People gonna say shit to try to bring you down in this field or try to hate on you, but you just gotta keep pushing this shit. Ain't nobody gonna stop you but you.
That's good advice. And yeah, coffee and painting with a twist. December 2nd?
Yes, sir. December 2nd.
First session, 6 o'clock. Second session.
First session, 6:30.
6:30.
Second session, 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock? 6:30. Nope. 37:30. 7:45. Hold on, let me just pull it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm high. So the first session is 6:30 to 7:45. Second session is 8 p.m. to 9:15. And the third session is 9:30 to 10:45. Tickets on the Eventbrite.
And that's a Saturday, right?
Yep.
And they about to be doing a bunch of giveaways. You heard it from Chris. All, one man army, just like, yours truly. So, it's just about to be real, genuine, good vibes. And speaking of giveaways, it's the holiday season. You're giving back. I am giving away a Puffco Peak Pro. All you got to do to enter the contest is go to the Owner's Manual Instagram, and that's the Owner's Manual, THA, like the Carter 5 Owner's Manual. Go to the Instagram picture and look for the Puffco that looked like it's doing a photo shoot in the Rainforest Cafe. Like the picture, follow the Owner's Manual, and comment in the comment section 2 of the homies that you like to smoke with. And that's how you enter the contest. Any closing remarks?
Nah, y'all just stay high.
Stay high and hit up Chris for Happy Treatz. Follow him on Twitter. Or follow him on Twitter, Facebook. You got a Twitter?
Yep.
Okay.
What's the name? Nah, y'all don't want to follow me on Twitter.
So you don't?
Twitter too wild. That shit too.
He said that's too freaky. Who you be following?
I don't know. Everything on there just be.
Your algorithm is freaky.
Yeah, that shit wild. Hey, but I be making money off of them though. So hey, shout out to them freaky people on Twitter. Keep spending y'all money.
Instagram,
Happy Treatz. Happy Treatz Takeover 8788 and King of the Treats 8788. Facebook, Happy Treatz Takeover. I don't even know my Twitter name. But I'm on Snapchat. Happy Treatz 18. I forgot my TikTok. Shit, what else I'm on? Yeah. Oh no. Just search Happy Treatz. I'm gonna pop up.
Well, we appreciate y'all. And if you're watching this, it's probably Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. And we out.